Hey, what's going on? Court is back in session with your host, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Welcome back to Speaking with Judgment. There is so much wrong with what Doc Rivers said. I don't even know where to start. Literally, you just listen to him talk, and most of what he says just makes you want to scratch your head. To say the criticism he receives for blowing a 3-1 playoff series is unfair in some ways. Are you nuts? Have you lost your damn mind? The 3 wins don't mean anything if you don't get the 4th one. What do you want? A gold star? You will never get any credit for that. You don't get that one right there. You don't get to check that box. You can't do it. I mean, I'm just saying, on several occasions, your teams came up empty more than I care to count. Just a little reminder for everyone. Doc Rivers' teams have blown 3 3-1 leads, blown 5 3-2 leads, and blown 1 2-0 lead. Lost Game 7 at home 5 times, eliminated 11 times at home altogether. He's gone 16-34 with a chance to close out a series, and you want credit for that? That's not something to brag about. That's not something to be proud of. I wouldn't even think about it anymore. Best thing to do is to just not even think about it. It's okay to let that go. I struggle to sign off on Doc Rivers making the comment he doesn't get enough credit for getting 3 wins. And listen, Rivers making that comment isn't a good look and makes him look real bad. Doc Rivers knows better than this. He's a champion. I don't know if that's honestly the way he feels, but I can tell you he looks silly. He looks like a clown. Saying that he's been treated unfairly and not given enough credit, it doesn't matter if you got those 3 wins. It doesn't matter if you've come close. No matter how many wins you've accumulated or whatever you've done in terms of winning games, because at the end of the day, it's all about finishing the job. And he can never do that. To absolutely no one's surprise, of course, Doc Rivers tries to defend himself and make himself look good. No one tells the real story, he says. No, coach. There's really no story to tell. If the past tells us anything, it's that he's a widely overrated coach who is milking on a 17-year-old championship. I can't even put him on that greatest 15 NBA coach list. He's incredibly overrated as a head coach. And he proves it every single year with multiple franchises, multiple stars. Like, come on, man. This is too much. Like, he looks like he's trying too hard to explain to the public why he should be celebrated. Fascinating thing about this is he somehow, some way continues to succeed in the association because he literally gets fired from one job and lands the head coaching job, the best head coaching job available. If we're talking about his overall resume, there's still the fact that he's been on the wrong side of history multiple times. If I were to look at his resume, in fact, I don't even have to, but if I wanted to, Rivers' teams blowing 3-1 serious leads would immediately jump out at me. The number of times he's choked, not the wins he picked up in those series, despite losing them. Tell the real story, Doc. Your teams have blown 3-1 serious leads in playoff series, not once, but 3 times since you begun your NBA coaching career in 1999. The first heartbreaking loss came in 2003 when he was the head coach of the Orlando Magic. Rivers suffered the same fate with the Los Angeles Clippers in both 2015 and 2020 as well. And you believe you deserve more credit? Are you kidding me? Boy, bye. At the end of the day, your team's lost the series. It's a loss, no matter how you look at it. To even say something this idiotic, that's the first sign of loser mentality. The quote from him is as much a reflection of how Doc Rivers views himself as a head coach. He thinks he's some top level head coach when he comes off as a low-level head coach, the way he's talking. That's exactly how he thinks of himself, though, that he's this top-level coach. But no one is going to sit here and feel sorry for him if he wants to indulge in extreme self-pity and our feelings of victimization, then that's on him. You best better know that people are going to react to him making delusional claims about his coaching legacy and how he deserves credit for losing. People take issue to that. Sometimes it's best to say nothing at all. If you have to say it out loud, it probably means you shouldn't say it at all. Doc doesn't have cool playoff stats, and I don't think he has much name or facial recognition. There's a lot of responsibility on his shoulders as a head coach, and the big question before the Bucks even hired him was whether or not hiring him was the right move. I certainly didn't think so. I can't believe he said what he said. I don't understand why you're doing this, because by doing this, it just paints a pretty negative picture of you. Not a good look. The fact that he even had the audacity to make a nonsensical comment. There is no way that you can say this. The nerve to even say such a thing. It's mind-boggling to me. The story he's telling from his perspective paints him in a bad light. I don't trust him to do anything in Milwaukee or anywhere he goes. I don't think he's that great of a coach. And once again, he finds a way to puzzle everybody after his latest delusional comments. Now, I understand that Doc Rivers is one of the winningest coaches in NBA history. He has 1,154 regular season wins and is one shy of tying former Lakers and Bulls coach Phil Jackson for 7th on the all-time list. But no coach has ever milked more out of a single championship than Doc Rivers. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. This concludes this video for today. Really, thank you guys for checking out the content as always. But, man, I had to talk about Doc Rivers and his comments that he's made because you can't say things like that, man. You can't. It's not a good look. You look bad after saying that. So sometimes it's just better to keep your mouth shut. Just zip it. Don't say anything at all. But, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys like the content, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button for me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Also, you guys can find me on various platforms. I'm all over the place. You guys can find me on Instagram, SportsJudge85. Look me up on TikTok, the SportsJudge85. Also, check out my Facebook page, Jonathan Mathis, the Sports Judge. Type in the Sports Judge. My page should pop up, and like and follow. But, guys, have a great Thursday. It is opening day. I am wearing my Dodgers attire. I am ready for the game later on today. 4 p.m. start here on the West Coast. I'm excited. Dodgers versus the Detroit Tigers. I'm game ready, folks. But, guys, talk to you guys very soon. Enjoy opening day for those who like baseball, and enjoy the Sweet 16 as well. College basketball resumes today again. We're going to have some great matchups in the Sweet 16. I'll get into that sometime this week as well. But, guys, take care. We'll talk again soon. Have a good day.